right, so the first thing that we need to do is we're going to be doing a lot of writing these tables out just because you have to have this table in order to do it. So I want you to have a bunch of examples in your notebook. Maybe we'll do a few on, where you don't have to write it down. But for now, let's kind of write this out. So do the best that you can to, make a rectangle that is cut in half, hot dog style. X is always on the left, Y is always on the right. Even if they use different letters, X is always the left, right is always the Y. Here are the 2 points that I want you to use. -2, 3. -1, 2.5. 0, 2. 1, 1.5. 2, and 1. All right, so again, we are going to pick out 2 things from this graph. The first one is going to be M. The second one is going to be B. So I actually think let's pick out B first because it's easier. All right, so if you remember what we just wrote, finding the y-intercept from the table is where x is 0. So do you see any x that is 0? Right here. What is the y that goes with that 0? 2. So this right here is going to be our B. So I'm literally going to write the number 2 is what B equals. That's what I'm saying. B is like the nice and easy one. M's going to take a little bit more work. All right. So let's pick 2 points. It doesn't matter which 2. I would rather not deal with decimals because that makes my brain hurt this morning. So I also am not going to want to deal with negative and all that. So I'm going to pick 0, 2 as well as 2, 1. That gives me all positive numbers. That gives me no decimals, kosher. So I'm going to write these out in coordinate pairs. This is point 0, 2, and the other point is 2, 1. Do you see how I took the table and I wrote it as a coordinate pair? I took the table and I wrote it at a coordinate pair. I'm going to have my x's and my y's. Remember, I told you I don't care which one goes first as long as you keep it consistent. So if you want to say 2 goes first, then you need to do 2 minus 1 because those are our y's. 2 minus 1 because those are our y's. Then on the bottom, you would have to do, because you took this 2, so you got to take the 0 first, minus 2. 0 minus 2. All right. And again, you don't have to use colors. I'm extra. It's fine. 2 minus 1 is 1. 0 minus 2 is -2. So my m, because that cannot be reduced, is 1 over -2 or -1/2. Okay? So if you were writing the equation, right, our equation is always y equals mx plus b. So in place of m, I would put -1/2. In place of b, I would put 2. And then I just bring down my y, my x, and my plus sign. All right? That may be a little bit overwhelming for right now. It's okay. That's perfectly fine. Let's try another one and see how you do.